Hey, good morning, everybody. Jen and I have a couple hours to kill here before we have to start a different project. And I'm going to try to prep and get all the plumbing stuff for the outdoor shower ready. Jen's feeding the Tweety birds.
Gotta keep them fed, guys.
Yeah. And then they're going to all get fat for the winter or prepare for their flight south.
The birds are gonna need to make me a GoFundMe fund.
Yeah, they're eating us out of house and home. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get out all the plumbing stuff. Jen's going to get her Tweety birds going. She's got to let go some of her monarchs. I hope you enjoyed watching that little segment in the last video or two. Jen's got 5 more that hatched last night, or 6 more. So we're going to let those go today. I won't show you as much of that. Let's get the plumbing stuff out. I want to lay everything out. We got to head to town in a few hours, so I want to see if there's anything extra we need. It's always good to have a game plan before you go to town because you're going to always need something when you're plumbing. That's like rule number 1.
Then we can take a shower outside. I'm excited about it. I'll be right back. Gotta feed the birds.
All right. So last video, I left a lot more stuff in the last video, just kind of hanging out with you guys. That's what life is here off-grid. We're living a slow pace. Actually, our lives are twice the pace they used to be before we went off-grid. We used to have a pretty chill life. Now we work all the time. Jen picked us up a shower head. Here's our plumbing box. Everything minus this. Thank you, Dr. Rick, for sending me that. I'll give you a call here in the next week or two, okay? And we'll chat about this. I really appreciate you guys going through all the effort. We have so many great subscribers and friends and great people we've met here, and we appreciate you guys watching the videos. When I stop and think that there's actually 10 to 20,000 of you guys watching our videos every single time we post one, I get filled with love, and I appreciate it very much. And, I want to make sure you guys know that. You 10 to 20,000 hardcore people, we really, really appreciate you guys. And our members, too. So, thanks for supporting us here at Off Grid with Jay and Jen. Here's all our plumbing stuff. I'm going to start taking it over to the mini cabin. I got my auger here from Christy P. I'm going to look forward to using that in the spring. Hook that up to a drill, I think, and we could drill our holes and plant stuff easy peasy. Spoiled boy. Not only does Jenny spoil me, but you guys spoil me too. And Jenny. She deserves it. I don't know if I do, but...
That's to be determined.
Let's get this plumbing project started.
Some days you might.
Half-inch PEX. Shower head, which is way down the road. Water pump, pretty important to the equation here. That's going over here. Alright, so a lot of you guys watch us do plumbing stuff on our main cabin. This is for a lot of other reasons. We want running water out here, primarily for next summer. We got 2 to 3 months left where we could utilize outside water and outdoor shower. A lot of these components are going to be different than the components we used in the cabin. The DuPont canisters that we bought on Amazon just disappeared off the face of the earth. So we decided to go with one that we bought at the green store. We bought 2. One's going to be a sediment, one's going to be a micron filter. That's these guys right here. These are fairly cheap. I think these were 22 bucks a piece. These canisters, filters were like, 7 to 10 bucks for a pair. The 15,000 gallon lifespan, we don't use nearly that in a year. Not like a normal household. Maybe we will use a little more now that we're going to do laundry out here somewhere. So, but sediment filter, micron filter. All easy to find. Hopefully Jen and I can get you the part numbers and some links to all this stuff so you can see a better way to do this. Bought a lot of stuff on Amazon, and for some reason the parts just disappeared for our canisters. We're going to do this a little different. You know, this stuff's we could buy local at the big box store, and it's close to the same price now. Everything's kind of equalized. Amazon's prices are higher than they used to be. We used the SureFlow before. We're using these eco-worthy pressure regulated pumps. Here's the numbers. These pumps were on like super clearance for like what, 40 bucks? Yeah, these were 40 bucks, and the ones from SureFlow, which SureFlow is a really good brand. So we'll see. Only time will tell if this is worth saving 50%. Those were like 70, 80 bucks. These were 40, and we bought 3 of them just to have backups because you never know when something's going to fail. 12 volt pressure regulated pump. Looks very similar to the SureFlow one. Same in and out. We have PEX fittings, swivel fittings, same adjustable pressure switch. Hopefully these take good care of us. We did buy these. This wasn't sponsored, but EcoWorthy's been a great company to us. Helped us get along here through the years, right?
Yep. Solar trackers. Yep. Wind turbine.
Yep, and we got some big solar projects coming for the solar bunker that are going to include EcoWorthy as well. Stuff. Yep. So just getting all this laid out, guys. Let me get it laid out, and then we'll kind of show the game plan or come up with a game plan. Alright guys, so here's our filter canisters. These are from Pentair. Pentair is a great company as well. They, you know, you guys know that I used to do a lot of hot tub stuff, own a small hot tub business. Pentair has always been in the water business, pump business, pool business, hot tub business. So Pentair is a great company as well. One thing I don't know if I have enough of is these 3/4 inch fittings. So when we run to town later, I'm going to get some more if I don't have them. They're not expensive. It's just hundreds of little pieces you need when you do plumbing stuff. Alright guys, so this little pump has, I believe these are 1/2 inch. This has a little filter that comes with it. A sediment filter that goes on the suction. This actually comes with little unions, but I don't know if they're PEX rated. They look like they're made for vinyl. Let me show them to you. Sorry if this is boring to some of you guys, but you know what? This is part of the game, man. Got lots to do here. It should be pretty cool for some of you guys, like just watching this all come together. Here's our sediment filter. This goes on the suction end of the filter, or of the pump. Got little arrows that show it going in and out. We'll put some Teflon on there, screw this on, and then here's the ones that came with it. Here's the ones I bought. Both swivel fittings, I believe. Yep. Both swivel, both very similar, but this is made for a PEX crimp style, and this is made for vinyl. See the barbs? So this is what I dealt with in the hot tub world. This is what we deal with in the house plumbing world. PEX and copper and all that other fun stuff. So like, I'm not a professional, but these little EcoWorthy pumps came with a lot of stuff, so that's cool. A lot of times they leave you high and dry with no fittings of any sort. Oh look, they even gave me a little Allen wrench. You know, if you guys watch YouTube a lot, one of the channels I used to watch all the time, and I still follow Mr. Russell at Raspberry Rock. He lives a little different lifestyle than we do. Off-grid, he's hardcore. Not so many projects, but he knows, you know, solar well, and he's a fun guy to watch. So check out Raspberry Rock. He was installing a pump similar to this in his bathroom, finally. And I gave him a little hint that there is a pressure switch on the front of this, and this helps this pump run smoothly. You're going to need to adjust this so it doesn't pulsate. So you can just loosen it up a little bit or tighten it up a little bit, and it'll run smooth again. But there's just a little tiny Allen wrench on the front. They actually include that too, so that's cool. But this is just like an RV. Everything here is set up to be easy and easy to replace. I like this little pump so far. Hopefully they take good care of us because we bought 3 of them. So, like I said, we got 3 for the price of 1.5. So we're going to try them out.
I'm excited, guys, for water to the mini cabin because making my cooking videos with no water is the opposite of easy.
The secret comes out. I thought you were just looking forward to an outdoor shower.
Well, that too, but I would love some running water to the mini cabin so I don't have to have like 3 pitchers of water in there when I'm trying to cook.
Could put a bucket underneath the thing and do it old school style. Jenny's pretty spoiled though.
Well, I'd still have to have pitchers of water and stuff. So.
We just bring a 5-gallon jug, like the blue, like we used to do and like we do in the winter, and you do it over here.
Now you're solving all my problems. That's my anniversary gift.
In YouTube world, it's been our anniversary for like a week.
Well, that's today, right now.
So if any big debris makes it past or into this catches it before, because this is going right to the tank.
This came with this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I think with the SureFlow, we had to buy it.
That's kind of cool.
Did not come with it, I do not believe.
That's cool.
Let me see if I can over tighten this.
Is it better to over tighten?
No.
No.
Nope, I over tightened it, so I'm kind of screwed it up. All right, there we go.
These 4 tanks here are a little dirty because they catch everything off the pole barn roof, which has a lot of trees around it.
Yep.
So it's a little more dirty than the one on the cabin. Right?
Yep. We didn't clean them out this spring, so we're going to clean them out
this fall?
every other year. Or yeah, even this fall. When we start draining tanks, we'll pull water from the other side and we'll just spray them out. Real good, so they're ready to go in the spring. That's a better idea than waiting till spring because we don't have any water in the spring.
And then, yeah, and when it does become springtime, we're just excited to start having water, so we get everything set up right away. So if we clean them out in the winter and then just cap them off good, then they'll be good for springtime.
Nothing we do is perfect. We create a little
what?
bit. Yeah, we create a little more legwork doing things the way we do, but
at least we get stuff done.
Yeah.
We don't have excuses.
It doesn't take us a million years. It take us 5 years to get to this point, but we're comfortable now. We're just having fun now and making things even better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure your Teflon doesn't get in your lines. Just kind of helping things go on smoothly. I don't know if this could technically pull water up. If we put it on top of the tank, I don't know if it would grab water or not. I don't know how these... It says self-priming.
Okay.
Runs dry without damage. Thermal... So, I guess that answers my question. We could put this on top of the tank. And it would suck up, so I guess that's good. That's a good thing to know. Like in most RVs, they're mounted below water level. That way they easily prime. But anyway, let's lay this all out, see what else we're going to need before we go to town. Alright guys, we're getting a game plan here. We already found like 10 things we need, even though I thought I was pretty good. Tons of stuff here. Still don't have what we need. But I have a lot of stuff for... I bought a lot of extra stuff, like reducers. There's some old PEX, shark clamp stuff. I don't know where that came from. Reducers. I always buy reducers to go from 3/4. You always need reducers. Got a whole box of stuff there too. You need to have tons of stuff, and you're still gonna need more. You need specific stuff all the time. But anyway, Gasland water heater, one that we've been using at the big cabin. We're gonna set up another one over here. We're gonna put it over here by the shower. Hot water to maybe laundry, if we can figure out where to put laundry over here, and then hot water into the cabin. So what do you got there?
These are springs for the shower doors.
Yep.
So that way they can kind of push open, and then we don't need handles or anything, hopefully, on it. We can just push it open, That's the idea.
And they'll automatically push themselves closed,
Yep,
right?
we're going to see if they work. If they don't, we're going to town so we can return them.
Yep. Alright guys, let's go see where we can hang this over by the shower. This is all going to be like 3-season stuff. This is not going to be I'm living in my cabin full time and have water year round. That's the difference between us, is we rough it in the winter. We don't
really off-grid it.
Yeah. We melt snow and, you know, take bucket showers for a few months. Mm-hmm. So this is just making you comfortable 8 to 9 months of the year. Make it life a lot easier. Makes you appreciate things, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Let's go try to find a place to hang this.
Yeah, I don't know where you want it, what you want to do. You gotta battle yourself from. At least it's the right color. The other ones are red and black. How'd you get a silver one that matches the shower?
I don't know. It just happened that way.
I mean, you could put this anywhere. You could put it right here, but you don't want to ugly up your shower. I mean, you want your shower to look nice. You might as well put it up over here, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're kind of running short on time here. We got a plan. That's the most important part, right?
And we got to buy a lot more stuff still.
And we're going to need a lot of little fittings. So we're going to work on a little 20-30 minute project until we go. We'll catch you tomorrow, or for you in just a few seconds here, and we'll build a box for all these components and hopefully get some major progress, right?
Yes.
All right. Alright guys, kind of spared you guys for building this box. This is just somewhere to keep the battery and pump out of the elements, and somewhere to store, you know, and have our filter cartridges as well.
So you got the battery and the pump and the canisters here.
I'm just mounting the metal bracket so we can mount this on the back wall. Now these filters in themselves don't make the water drinkable. This is so it gets out any dirt, debris, and then the micron filter that we're gonna use. This is the sediment filter, and then this 5 micron filter will take out more bacteria and contaminants, but not drinkable. This is gonna be good for shower water, washing clothes, you know, washing dishes, stuff like that, just like we use in our cabin.
And to make it drinkable, you'd have to run it through a Berkey or a water filter system, right?
Yep. Yeah, we use a Berkey system. We also have used a variety of different reverse osmosis tabletop systems. They all work really good. We do have limited counter space, so you know we like the Berkey because it doesn't require any power. But the water out of the tabletop reverse osmosis systems are pretty awesome. They work really good too. And the water tastes really good. Does take all the minerals out of the water though. I mean, but we have rainwater anyway, so there's no minerals in it to start with. We're not doing well water.
And if you guys got questions about the Berkey, Jay did a video a little over a year ago about the Berkey water system, so check that out. We'll link it up there in the corner if you want to check that out and how that works.
You can just leave that. Okay. So this crimping tool works really good. This is a crimping PEX tool with crimp fittings. Makes doing all this kind of stuff really easy. We got to put a metal crimp it down, leave about 1/4 of an inch. 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. Not the most flexible stuff. There we go. I don't know if you're allowed to warm this stuff up to make it more pliable or not. Let me know in the comment section below.
And then it runs inside right here to the pump.
There we go, guys. All right, now this is it below the frost line. So this is a 3-season setup. You know, we'll do it spring, summer, fall. But winter time, this is going to be shut down. You can take a bucket shower out here if you'd like.
We've done many of those.
Yep.
It'd be kind of cool to do it outside in the snow.
Yeah. Come here and check out what I did over in the main box here, where all the equipment's at. All right, so here's our little equipment box. Nothing special, nothing fancy, but we have a battery to power our pump. It's going to suck water directly from these 3 tanks. A sediment filter that it comes with. This is just going to catch big stuff, so the pump doesn't catch anything big. Push it up into this first filter canister, which we're going to put a sediment filter, one of these white filters that I showed you earlier. There you go. This is just like a woven, almost like yarn sediment filter. Has a little inner liner so it doesn't collapse on itself. Hand tighten. I'll just give it a little snug down so that O-ring. So here's a little sticker so we could tell when we replace these. These are good for 15,000 gallons each filter. We just replace them at the beginning of the season and then throw them out at the end of the season. Because we, in our main cabin, probably only use about 5,000 gallons, if that, of rainwater. Now this water is a little dirtier than if it were to come out of a well or any other source, or city water, but we'll show you in an upcoming video. If you guys want to subscribe and hang out with us, we do a lot of fun projects around here. We have built our main cabin and now this little cabin for guests and for other activities that we do around here. But we have lots of videos doing systems like this. We kind of explain our system, and we'll show you in the future video how dirty our filters are in the main cabin. There we go. But let's go start working on the other end. We'll get that shower hooked up. I have to do some soldering. We're going to use copper plumbing over by the shower so it looks nice. Get that rolling.
Are you a soldering pro?
It depends on what you qualify as a soldering pro. But I have soldered one time for our shower indoors, and we did that all in copper as well. And it's been how many years? 2 years?
2 years.
2 years, yep. And it doesn't leak.
Nope. And if you want to check out those videos, guys, we'll stick those in the corner up here too. We've got a whole little build series on that shower for the cabin. Yeah, so I love it. It's beautiful.
And this one's going to be beautiful as well, right?
Yep.
If you want to see how to solder, you can watch someone else's video, or you could watch my old one, but we're just going to get this together. PEX is a beautiful thing because it speeds along the process. You could do probably a whole house in a day with PEX fittings, but we want the shower to look pretty, and all the stuff that you just need to be functional you can do in PEX in the basement or in the walls.
But the copper looks so pretty, and I like the way that it gets
patinaed.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Whatever it's called, oxidized.
Oxidized.
Oxidized. I like the way it looks when it's oxidized. But some of the stuff in the bathroom inside is starting to look oxidized, and I just really like the way it looks. copper's like one of my favorite materials because it just looks antique-y and such.
Fancy.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
We're getting pretty fancy around here at Off Grid with Jay and Jen.
We deserve it. We work our butts off. We can have nice things.
Everybody deserves nice things if they work hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't work hard, you don't get nice things. Pretty simple.
Yes, sir.
Pretty easy to figure that out. So anyway, let's do this. Flux. So both fluxed. Push it on there. Roll out some solder. I feel like this is just way too easy.
Just cement them together.
Yeah, I think I got a little too hot, but we'll see. Now you can see, I remember, ooh, this whole pipe is hot.
Okay, so it needs a minute to cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the way you could tell if you did a good job, and I think I did, because you're supposed to go from the bottom up, because it's not supposed to drip down.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to have the heat farther away from the joint, and then when the solder melts, it's supposed to suck it in. That's what the flux is for. The flux is for. But you could tell if you did a good job by looking inside and seeing if you see solder. See, there's solder. So if you can see solder inside, you know that it pulled the solder in good. So that's a good thing. I don't know. I don't feel real confident with that, but there's not really any way to test it other than
Let it cool and connect it.
held up.
Mm-hmm. That's how we cut copper piping.
Yep. There we go. Nice and clean.
All right, guys. We might be getting close.
Alright guys, I think I have this close to the right angles. We'll see once I get it up. Let's go put it in. There we go. I need just a little chunk. There should be a chunk in in that bucket or sitting here. Thank you. I don't know what we're gonna do here. Like, I gotta.
All right, do you think it's gonna work?
It'll work. I don't know if it'll leak. I'm not as like I was. Everything went really smooth when I did it for the cabin. It was my first time. This time I felt like I should have watched a video again, and maybe I'm missing a tip that I should have used. Anyway.
I love you.
Anyway, let's go test it out. See if we're showering outside tonight.
Okay. Final steps before we can test it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure we connect the battery
Grab me that.
and the pump, right?
Yep.
Put foam board there, huh?
A couple pieces of foam, but I thought I'd chuck it in there.
Good job, sir. Thank you for working hard today.
What is that? 3 amps, 6 amps max, so 10 amps. There we go. Alright guys, moment of truth. Long day here. Jen's gonna turn on the water. Is it dry right there at that brass fitting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, water came in here. This in, put this.
What made it do that?
Doing what it's supposed to do. Turns off.
So,
Turns off when it's
ready.
pressure builds up. So that's a good thing because that means there's no leaks all the way up to the shower.
Do you want to go test it? You worked hard, so you get to go test it out.
We'll turn it on and let it flush out.
Well, you get to go. You get to go do the honors. You worked hard on this all day. Are you gonna shower for us in there?
Yep. A lot of blurring going on in the rest of the video. A lot of pink blobs. A lot of big pink blobs.
Thank you for working hard today. Dun, da, da, dun.
I don't know. I can't really turn it on and not. It's working. I mean, everything, as long as the heat comes on. Shower head might be a little excessive for our water flow. That shower head might be a little too big for our little tiny pump.
Maybe we can switch the shower heads out. Is the other one? I don't know.
Well, the one in the cabin is the same size pump, so it's gonna.
Yeah, but the shower.
So the pump just doesn't have enough psi. You can use it like that, but not long term, you know. See if it turns hot.
Definitely gonna have to put some plastic under there to kind of like swoop the water because it's all going over there. Look at that. This is 117. The screen doesn't like to record that for some reason because
So the shower temperature inside, we leave it like 118, but we're outside, so it might be a little bit better to
have it a little warmer. Yeah.
So 122 it's at now. So we'll get to fine tune it. I wanted to be able to do it from not in the dirt, so we'll probably have to put something over here.
Whenever we get some stones over there, we'll put some stones here too.
There we go, 120. Good thing we have lots of water.
Pretty exciting.
All right, guys, there we go. Successful day of building the shower.
Getting the water set up for everything.
Yeah. So we can use this for a couple months before winter. And then, like, we're going to get the cabin hooked up so Jenny can make her baking videos with water. And then we'll put a little sink and some laundry out here. We need a little sink to wash hands and to, like, we're going to be doing some processing of all our homesteading stuff.
Yes. So
cool. We're going to turn the water off, stop wasting water.
It's exciting.
So we'll show a nude scene of Jenny taking a shower at the end of this video, so you better stay tuned. So we're going to put that at the beginning of the video, so you all stay tuned. Don't skip to the end.
Breaking in the shower, eh?
No free shows.
You're not starting an OnlyFans?
If you want to see the OnlyFans, you got to pay up the big dollars. $50 a month, remember? Been a long time since we did a shower scene with Jay.
I don't know that we've ever done a shower scene with Jay.
When I first got the bathhouse going, we definitely need some shelves in here.